Yeah. You already know.
Brought to you by Elements Rustenburg.
Yeah, what's up? Hola. Hola there, po. KG. Let's go what's our corner. I see, great. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, driving on my way to work. It's a beautiful Saturday. Some of us call it a Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I'm safe. I got my phone on the stand. Everything is happening. Yeah. Look, I want to share with y'all something. I suppose it might be of great benefit to someone out there, someone, you know what I mean, who might have been in the same situation that I've been in. Now, this is something that I just experienced recently. So, look, life is about growth, and if you're living and you don't learn nothing daily, then you end up getting bored. When things come easy to you, you end up getting bored. You end up not seeing the value of life, and if people are always around you, you end up not even seeing, you know, their value, because everybody's there, and it's easy for you to lose people. And sometimes you meet people that you feel like, yo, you know, this is the one, whatever, pardon me, whatever, and you're like, wow, you cut everyone out and you focus on this person. Now, that's one of the mistakes that we do as human beings, you know what I'm saying, especially us as men. A man is a leader. A man has to always know what's happening. So whatever you get yourself into, always make sure that you've done thorough research on that particular thing. It could be business. If you go into business, it's very good that you get some business coaching, business advice. Oh, that's where my clients is. Nice. Yeah. So if it's, I would say, maybe you're into a project, you do a little study on that project, a little research. You're going into relationships, you do a little, you know, research on other things. So I've been in quite a number of relationships before. Not that I'm a man bitch, no. Just some of the things didn't work out, but you know, with each and every relationship that I've been in, I've pretty much learned a lot about people, different. Sorry, man. Been drinking this chocolate thing the whole morning. You know what I'm saying? It's just pretty much stuck here. So I've learned pretty much, you know, quite a substantial amount of wisdom, you know, for lack of a good word, about different people, about different characters. So, hey, what up, comrade? You good? Cheer. So yeah, I pretty much learned that, and you know, it really it's not nice to just hop in and out of relationships and do all that, but you're just grateful. Y'all know this song? It's like some high school joint right here, man. Robarox. Yeah. Okay, back to what we was talking about. What I was talking about. So yeah, still driving around my home city. Very nice, no traffic and all that. So I mean, I'm the kind of person who believes in this, who created this saying and shit. I always say, I have love, I have respect. I give you respect, and what you do with that respect is entirely up to you. You know, you're the one who's going to decide whether you embrace it or you just straight up mess it up. With regards to love, it's the same thing. You know, when I meet people, I give you all the love I can, and it's entirely up to you and what you do with that love. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, I know some of your people, you know, have found new relationships, are flying, things are cool, whatever. You know, things are nice and everyone is having fun. It's nice. It's a good thing to be in a relationship, to be, you know what I'm saying, to have someone to call and say, how you doing, to tell somebody you love them. Those are the things that I love myself, you know what I'm saying. Call somebody, let them know how you feel about them. Let them, you know, just find out really how their day's going. Once you know, those are good things. They just fill you up, you know, that little thing in you that, you know, that gets filled up, the little, you know what I'm saying. So I just have been in a sort of a relationship like that, and I realized that there were some mistakes that I made, and there were some things that I did right, and most of it was done subconsciously. You can cross, my sister. All right, how you doing? Beautiful, very nice, beautiful lady right there. That's how I am. I like to appreciate people when they're beautiful. So that's the deal right there. And you know, you love people and they love you back, and then all of a sudden things change. Boom, crashes, and you're like, oh, so the market has gone down. What the frick? You know what I mean? The market is going down. What's going on? Man, did I do something wrong? Do I smell bad? You know, the same people that you love so much are pretty much not around for you. And you start going through a whole lot of things. I think I've arrived at my destination. Jeez, I've never used that word before, destination. Arrive at your destination. So, sorry. So, you know, everybody knows about y'all. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? This guy are a couple. They're so much in love. And you just keep pushing, you know, and tell people, man, I think very soon I'm gonna get hitched and all that, because I'm just saving money and stuff, you know what I'm saying, for that. So yeah, all of a sudden things just, the market goes down, bam. And then once everything is going down, you like worry, but when you sit down and look back, you're like, I knew something was up, you know, I could have seen this thing coming, but you're still a bit unsure about what's happening. So it happened to me, and then what I did was it pretty much caught me off guard, I would say, and it came to as a surprise. You know, without warning, things just started changing. Boom, you know, you don't have access to the person that you care for, and you're just concerned about their well-being as well. So, you know, that had me involved in their parents and all that, trying to help, because it got to a point where I was concerned about us, and then eventually I was more concerned about her. But over time I learned that this guy is such an idiot. He just threw a can out his window, littering punk ass, dumbass. Ass is in if you read the King James Version, you'll see there's a word ass in there. You know, this is what this guy is. It's a dumbass. It's an ass, but it's a dumb one. But anyway, so, oh freak, 8 minutes already. I thought I said a lot. But just to shut it down quick, I look back and I look at my approach to the situation. You know, I was always there trying to save me and this person, trying to save our relationship, only to find that I was doing the wrong thing. You know, I remember my dad, when I went out, told him, man, look, I'm in a relationship. Whoa. I never told my dad of any of my relationships. He like it was my first. So I didn't tell you know, him before about the prior ones, the ones prior. So what I did is I spoke to my dad. And I remember I spoke to my dad before when I was new in the relationship. I remembered my dad's word. He said, man, relationships are very nice, they're good and all that. But it gets to a point where you it's like things will just boom, break and change without warning. And you'll really have to go, my goodness, Rustamakers, beautiful people. Would you look at that? All right. I like to appreciate. I don't really do much. So with that said, I'm not a fan of, you know, people from, so yeah, around here. So I remembered my dad's words very well of recent, that, you know, while just going through this, because for me it was a bit heartbreaking. I didn't understand what happened and all that. I remember my dad word very well. It's like, hey man, you know, things just break in a relationship. Today it's all sweet, lovey-dovey, whatever, and tomorrow things will change. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, what, you know, 'cause after so much worrying, is she pregnant? If she's pregnant, I'll be the happiest man on earth, you know, honestly. But I just discovered that, you know, when women ask for space, just do that. Give them space, live your life. Because it took me time to understand, like, what the freak is space. I thought space was like breakup. That's why I was fighting to save it. But I realized people need a space. Everyone needs a space. And what I've come to, also another realization is that, you know, as much as someone might be asking for space, you know, for a little bit of space, it's best that you use that time to really look at yourself and say, what really makes me happy? What, you know, rearrange your priorities. What makes me happy? What's most important to me? What is it that I like to do? Because I look back and I'm like, whoa, I cut so many people off because of this one person. And I kind of missed out on a lot of fun. When people are going somewhere, I'm like, nah, I'll see, I'll catch up with y'all later. And I started, to this person, I was like this person who didn't have a life. And I gave it that impression, like, yo, I don't have a life, you are my everything. You know, and with that says, like, when people think of that about you, because that's the impression that you're giving them, they get bored. They get bored with you, and man, you just gotta hold your own. So I realized that when people need space, take that time as well, yourself, and be the best you. You like to go to the gym, do that. You like to socialize with people, do that. Even when if that person still comes back, keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because now you've really rearranged your what do you mean? What do you call it? Your priorities. You know what I'm saying? Not that she's not important. She is important, but he or she could be. You know, if you're a woman, obviously it's a guy. I don't know how gay guys do and gay girls, but that's basically that. Like, whenever somebody asks for space, it's not an easy thing. Just take it and use that space. Go out to live your life. I like to say, test your game. See if you still got game. Talk to other ladies as well. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people, different people. See if you still got game. Test your game. You'll be surprised how much you'll be missing out on. And then just keep doing that. But most importantly, pray for yourself. Pray for the person. And don't have any hard feelings against that person. If they want it, they want whatever they got for you back, give it to them without an issue. You know what I'm saying? If you owe them money and they ask for it back, give it to them. It creates peace. You know what I'm saying? Whether they come back or not, it doesn't really matter. I always say, God knows what's good for us, and He's gonna give us the best. So sometimes people come in life to train you for the best that is yet to come. Sometimes they come and situations like that happen. Only to train you for the very same person. You know what I mean? That's why when the people come back, don't shut them out. If you still believe that, you know, you can make it. I made mistakes of giving that person an impression that she was the only person in my life, and even after the whole situation, I was chasing after her, as I said, you know, coming through and being like a wuss, acting like a wuss, and I felt like an idiot, man. I felt like an asshole. My bad. That's another ass again. But this one is different. But I felt like a punk. I have to say though, I feel like a punk. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, why am I doing this? Because I love her? No, man, we don't do it like this. I'm a brother, man. Like, I don't do this. I'm a man, you know. But over time, you're like, I think there's nothing that's gonna mess me up. I'm a man. I'm gonna be in control all the time. Control of my life, control my situation, my business, my relationship. So with that said, man, go out and be the best you. You know, I forgot that I had this. You know, I just thought I'd wear it today. Reminds me of my bro. You know, I haven't worn my do-rags in a while. You know, there's things that, you know, you do to impress the next person. You leave to impress the next person, but If they come back, they see you like this in the street and they don't like it, it's cool. They just plainly don't like you. Because if somebody really likes you and they love you, they won't really try to change you in any way. And going forward, always know when you go into a relationship, there are ups and downs. People can just switch up on you like that. It's not like they hate you or anything, and you shouldn't blame them. You know, just be smart enough to take control of the situation. And remember, the most important person in a relationship is you. You are the most important person in your life as well, in your business. You know what I'm saying? Your clients are very important, but you are the most important thing in your business. Because if you don't go out and look for your clients, then you you won't get any business. You are doing something, so you are very important. Go out and show, love yourself first, and you'll see how much, how fun life is. Catch up with your old pals, new pals. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised how much money you can make while taking that gap, from that person that you care for so much. They come back, they done. They really, they lost interest. You don't really cry over it. You move on with your life. And it's a beautiful thing to be happy by yourself, And till then, guys, God bless y'all and love one another. Peace, world. Yay.